For those of you who thought, "Isn't this a jackpot?" but actually struggled with too much of it and didn't know how to use it effectively. Hello everyone! In this video, I've created an analysis regarding the performance of the Great Tolerance Doctrine, enhanced with balance adjustments, and the gray hair garrisons that have been strengthened in terms of balance. Let's quickly check how it turned out. Here are the doctrines and veterancy used by the unit. This unit, to put it simply, is a combination of shield bearers, swordsmen, and spearmen, categorized as a special unit. Therefore, it became a disappointing unit because it couldn't be equipped with effective doctrines, and hardly anyone has used it until now. The main changes made this time are as mentioned above. Despite multiple adjustments made in the past, it was completely overlooked, perhaps due to the inadequate performance of the unit compared to its cost. First, let's start with an introduction to the skills. This unit mainly has 3 skills. The first one is No Retreat, which applies a short-term control immunity effect and forms a formation slightly forward. Its purpose is mainly to recover from being knocked down and to close the distance with opponents. If you approach and set up the formation, it will automatically take kills for you. The second one is Last Stand at buffs during formation, providing increased firepower, decreased damage taken, decreased opponent's attack power, and a short-term control immunity effect. The effects last for 12 seconds, even if the unit is moved. The third one is Charge, a typical attack skill, but it briefly applies a control immunity effect after using the attack skill. And after the attack ends, the Last Stand is applied for 5 seconds. This unit is a waiting unit. It's a type of unit that can't fully demonstrate its power without forming a formation. And this type of unit is generally weak because it has to form a formation before every action, causing a delay of 1 action compared to other units that don't require formation. If placed almost in the same position as a large shield unit, I think the swordsman's blades will reach the enemy's position just in time. However, the operation being performed is simple. Just set up the formation at the position where it hits the enemy and press skill 2. It seems like you only need to use the charge for closing the distance and activating the Last Stand. Let's take a deeper look at the main skill of this unit, the Last Stand. I want you to understand the difference between normal and activated states, as the effects persist even if the unit is moved. As per the adjustments made in the past, the number of hits and the power have increased. It seems like the performance varies depending on the type of soldiers, so I'll pay attention to that point. First, let's check the number of attack targets. There's no change in the number of attack targets, but it changes to a 2-hit combo. The usual number of attack targets is 3. After using the skill, the maximum number of attack targets changes to a 4-hit combo and a 3-hit combo with a knockdown. There's no change in the number of attack targets. After using the skill, I'm not sure about the activation probability, but there's approximately a 20% reduction in damage taken debuff. Next, let's check the unblocking value release. Swordsmen seem to be reducing the most blocking. From this, it seems necessary to bring swordsmen closer to the enemy's attack range rather than spearmen when approaching the opponent. By the way, I estimate the blocking value of shield bearers to be around 200. Since it's confirmed that they have a knockdown effect through the verification of the number of attack targets, I'll verify how well they can respond to assaults. As the video has become lengthy, I've divided it into 2 parts. Stay tuned for the explanation in the second part of the video. So, look forward to the next video.